Good morning, everybody. Today is Thursday, October 1st. It is my honor to talk about an important person in history. Her name was Audre Lorde. She is one of my favorite poets, and she was known as a poet and an activist. Our theme is also sharing our own thinking and ideas. Audre Lorde was known for sharing her own thinking and her ideas. She did this through her poetry. As a child, she had a hard time communicating, so she would write poems. Her poems dealt with personal issues, Black females, and civil rights. She described herself as Black, a lesbian, a mother, a warrior, and a poet. She did grow up in New York, and her parents were West Indian immigrants. She went to college, and she became a librarian. She wrote as a child and published her first work in 17 magazine. And she kept writing, and she published many more works. She shared her own thinking and ideas about herself. She stated that I have a duty to speak the truth as I see fit, to share not just my triumphs, not just the things that felt good, but the pain, the intense, often unmitigating pain. She also spoke up about injustices. When she found out that a police shot a 10-year-old Black child and that police officer was later acquitted, she writes, "A kind of fury rose up in me. The sky turned red. I felt so sick. I felt as if I would drive this car into a wall, into the next person I saw. So I pulled over. I took out my journal just to air some of my fury, to get it out of my fingertips." She also shared her own thinking when she says, "When we speak, we are afraid our words will not be heard or welcomed. But when we are silent, we are still afraid. So it is much better to speak." She was someone who was courageous, someone who shared her feelings and her thoughts and positively impacted our world. She mentored and led other Black and lesbian writers and started writing clubs. And these writing clubs and other Black leaders and writers make our world a better place too. Audre Lorde sadly passed away of cancer at age 58. She says, "Life is very short. What we have to do must be done in the now." Have a happy Thursday. Again, it's Thursday, October 1st. It was a pleasure seeing you all at Limburg Flyers. I am going to give credit where credit is due. I did find this information here, and I used the credits for Slides Go. Okay, happy Thursday. Bye.
There is no hierarchy of oppressions, by Audre Lorde. I was born Black and a woman. I am trying to become the strongest person I can become, to live the life I have been given, and to help effect change toward a livable future for this earth and for my children. As a Black, lesbian, feminist, socialist, poet, mother of two, including one boy and member of an interracial couple, I usually find myself part of some group in which the majority defines me as deviant, difficult, inferior, or just plain wrong. From my membership in all of these groups, I have learned that oppression and the intolerance of difference come in all shapes and sizes and colors and sexualities, and that among those of us who share the goals of liberation and a workable future for our children, there can be no hierarchies of oppression.